Green Bay was a situation where even if you go back to Favre, you had Mike Holmgren, you had the bottom line is the Green Bay situation. Favre and Aaron Rodgers, first of all, are historically gifted quarterbacks, and they had really, really great, offensive systems. But let's go back to Aaron Rodgers' first year, Greg, when he was talented. So he sat for 3 years. We know he's super smart. The Packers were really well run. And go back to Aaron Rodgers' first year. If I recall, he won 6 or 7 games. What do you remember from it?
Well, he entered into an offense that was primed and ready for him to just jump in and continue what we had already established with Brett Favre. And so what that looked like, you got to remember, we were coming off of a 13-3 season, NFC Championship loss against the New York Football Giants. And here comes insert Aaron Rodgers because of what Brett Favre decided to do. Retire, come back. We all know the story. Well, we felt like everything is in place. Everyone knew we weren't heavily running the ball. So the running game was always what it was. But we were a passing team. You get the ball out, we make plays, yak yards. It was a part of our running offense. Aaron Rodgers, all he had to do was come in and just continue the success that was already displayed. And he did that. He was effective. He threw for over 4,000 yards. Like we had 2 1,000-yard receivers. We had over a 1,000-yard rusher. Everything was ready and primed for him to have success. And you are 100% accurate when you say where you land will directly determine almost 99% of the time the success rate of the individual.
All right, so Dak Prescott's getting a second MRI. I always say everything's something, nothing is everything. It feels like it's telling me basically he's got soreness and they can't figure out what it is, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's something. Anytime you get a second anything, it's because whatever you did the first time, it's like, wait, let's go double check, because I'm still having symptoms or I'm still feeling something that I feel like I shouldn't, and we can't identify it.
Yeah.
I have kids. I've had MRIs. The only time I get a second MRI is when the first one, we reviewed it, and I'm still having the symptoms that I conveyed and I was able to disseminate to the personnel the first time. Then we go, let's do it again to see if things have changed. That's what they're doing. So it draws concern. It promotes concern when you talk about a player who missed 11 games last year due to an injury, who you paid millions of dollars, over $160 million. Like, let's not forget the value that he provides and the driving force he is to whether or not the Dallas Cowboys are even going to be competitive or talked about is on the arm of Dak Prescott and whether or not it's healthy, not just if he's under center, but if he's healthy.
Yeah, he's going to have to win some shootouts here because we still don't have a clue how good this defense is. The secondary is in a rebuild and the pass rush is inconsistent. So a Saturday night, Jordan Love debuts. And I said this yesterday, all the other young quarterbacks who are debuting are going to have to start very quickly. So coaches are going to put some stuff, they're going to load the playbook up. They want to see him under duress, right? Like, because Mac Jones is going to play, let's get him up to speed. Justin Fields had a great practice today, reportedly. Let's get him up to speed. Jordan Love isn't going to play. And the Packers have been ripped for the pick. And my gut feeling is they're going to set him up to succeed Saturday night. Like, this is going to be a little bit, it's going to feel different. The last thing they want, he struggles, already being in there a year with the same system. And guys like me and you and everybody's out there going, oh my God, what is wrong? So you tell me, what do you expect Saturday? Let's start with that. What do you expect from Jordan Love Saturday?
So I expect what you just said, them to put him in positions to where he feels most comfortable and where he's most effective. But they're going to try to establish the running game. That's going to be number one. It's what Matt LaFleur does. It's how he likes to establish his offense, create that tempo. And from there, I want to see, does Jordan Love have what it takes? Is he going to command the huddle? Is he going to command the offense? How comfortable is he pushing the ball down the field, making those run, check, pass plays to run plays? Is he putting us offensively in the best decisions? Because we know with that offense, they're going into the huddle every single time with more than one play. And so he's going to have to be able to scan the field, understand what he sees, decipher it, and make a decision. Can he do that? Now, even with that, he's going to have pressure. Even knowing he's not going to play this season, he feels pressure. Why? Because he knows he's the guy moving forward. He wants to be the guy moving forward, and he wants to showcase. Anyone who knows that they're on deck, they want to put their best on display when they're given the opportunity. He's going to be given 3 opportunities to put his work on display, and he's going to want more than anyone for all those opportunities to look and to come out being his best performances.
Yeah, it's interesting. For game one, preseason game one, generally, it's not a big game plan game, is it? It's kind of just like, you tell me, what's game one of a preseason? If a quarterback struggles, is it more of a, well, it's game one, let's wait, or take me to your game one preseason?
See, game one is tough because you can come out looking great, and it's like, oh, keep them in there. Or you come out and you don't do anything, and it's like, well, it was just a filler game. We just wanted to get our ones out there against another opponent and see how we were going to line up and different things like that. Well, in this case, we know who the Green Bay Packers are. We know what they have. The only thing that will make them look different is under center. So there is no, okay, how are they going to look? Well, if Aaron Rodgers was in there, we wouldn't question any of it because the proof is in the pudding. We know what he's going to provide during the regular season. Jordan Love, however, you have these new weapons. You have all these pieces around you, but we haven't seen you under center performing with these pieces. And that is what we potentially will see here in the near future. So you have a lot more to prove than anyone. So going into this game one, it's going to look a little different. They're going to all talk the same and say, oh, we're going to still go out. We would have had the same approach from Aaron Rodgers. No, you wouldn't. The expectation is going to be a little different. You as a play caller and a head coach and teammates are going to want to see Jordan Love and what he has to offer in a real game.
By the way, I watched that Hard Knocks. Dan Quinn swears every other word. Mike McCarthy drops a bunch of F-bombs. And I'm sitting there and I'm thinking to myself, is that really what it's like? Or are these guys playing for the television? Is it that profane all the time at camp?
It is profane, but I always tend to think with cameras, everyone puts on a little bit extra. And that's why I've never been a fan of wanting to be a part of Hard Knocks, because just treat me the same, whether the camera's on or off, just be who you are. And so anytime the camera's on, especially coaches or any trainers or anyone who's facilitating or trying to get someone to execute, it's like they want to push a little harder. Whoa. Let's all stay the same here. Let's not put on just because the camera's a little brighter, a little hotter, and more eyeballs are going to watch us. We still got to execute. We still wanted to get it done the right way.
All right, Greg Jennings, good seeing you. Look great as always, bud. Appreciate you coming on the Herd today. Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out more of the best clips from the Herd or go watch a few segments from other shows on FS1.